I don't think you should try and build the cheapest computer. I think you should try and find somewhere down the middle. Give yourself a budget of at least $1,000. And with $1,000, that should be considered your mid-range build. And with that build, you can expect that computer to last problem-free for at least 8 years if you follow the build advice and parts recommendations that I demonstrate here, rather than trying to cobble together something from old used parts. Now, some of you might say, but I don't have $1,000. Well, whatever you've got, put it away and add to it. And 1,000 may seem really far away, but I can assure you, before you know it, if you're putting away $20 a week, if you can put away $20 every 10 days, if you can put away $10 a week, you're going to reach that $1,000 goal before you know it, and it'll be worth your sacrifice because you'll have something much nicer, which will last much longer, and it won't stress you out. Now, there are other people who enjoy the challenge of taking something out of the dumpster and getting it to run. I have no advice for those people. I'm trying to run a business. So for people that just want to tinker and they have parts laying around and they've got all the time in the world to sit and wait for 3 minutes for a thing to boot, knock yourselves out, man. It's your time. But if you're really looking for a bargain with computers, then I suggest buying something off-lease. I've talked about the off-lease computers. On Amazon, you've seen me here refurbish the Dell Optiplex 7010. I think it's a 7010. It's a mid-tower computer with an optical drive, 8 gigs of RAM, a Core i5, 3 gigahertz processor. It comes with the power supply, it comes with Windows 10 Pro. All you have to do is provide your own keyboard, mouse, monitor, and speakers. And if you want that thing to move like a rocket ship, swap out the hard drive for a solid state drive, which is like an additional $40 to $100 depending on the size. Best Buy just had 120 gig SanDisk SSDs for $14.99, but 120 gigs is not enough. Get yourself at least a 240 or 500, slap it in there. It'll cost you less than $50. Follow the way I do it. Clone the existing drive, and then don't reuse the existing drive. Don't keep it as spare space. It's slowing your whole computer down. Yank it out of there. Now you've got a system that's all 100% solid state except for the fans. That thing's going to run for years and years and years, and it'll be darn near as fast as something you could build today for less money. Those machines on Amazon are $149.99 today. These Dell Optiplex 7010s, they're like 3 years old. If you want to add a graphics card to them and make them a gaming machine, you can, but you'll have to change the power supply. But even doing that, you're still going to be well under half the expense, but you'll still have a good machine. You'll still have a machine, if you do it right, that'll last you a good 4 or 5 years. So, and potentially beyond that. When I say 4 or 5 years, I'm talking minimum. You know, what your needs are and what your expectations are going to vary on how useful the machine is to the individual. But the machines are upgradable. You know, if you want to add more RAM, if you want to throw money into it later, you can. If you're impatient, you just can't save money, and you need something now, that would be the avenue. Apart from looking for somebody who's trying to sell a system they built, but everything I see on Facebook and offer up on Craigslist, everybody's asking way too much money. Way too much money, in my opinion. They've got a used computer and they're taking $200 off of what it cost them 4 years ago. And they advertise it as though it was just built yesterday with this, gaming computer with an, GTX 760 or something. Like, really? And modern gaming, because it has a side window and lights, so it's a modern gaming computer according to their listing. And they're asking way too much money for it. I think anything used should automatically be about half off, just right out of the gate. If you've got a computer and you don't want it anymore and it costs you $1,000, you should expect to get between $500 and $600 for it. Anything more than 60% to me is unrealistic. There's no incentive for anybody to buy that used. For saving 40%, you might as well just get something new with a warranty that's modern. You don't know how that thing's been beat around, and you don't know what problems may lay underneath. You may not even know that it was built correctly. But when it's yours, it'll all be your problem. So it better be a good savings for you to take that risk.